Week has been an absolute massive fucking week for sports. Extremely massive, right? I gotta talk about this, right? I know I don't talk about sports this often on my channel, but I gotta talk about this because it has been such an incredible week, right? I look tired. I just woke up not too long ago, so forgive me if my face looks all like rough and everything, but we're gonna run it, right? So, anyway, so first things first. A couple of days ago, I made this, right? Severely overestimated the Spurs. I think that win with OKC kind of, well, first of all, boosted their ego, right? But second of all, I think they got them too confident because they went into the Knicks game. Almost every single game they went up, right? But they fumbled the league. Fox fumbled the league by a lot. Then you have Wemby who missed a couple of free throws, right? The entire team with the Spurs are just, I wouldn't say they're bad. They have a lot of potential. They're a very young team. But it's the fact that Fox, we are not getting the same Fox that we had in Sacramento. This is completely different. He relies on Wemby too much. He is not risking these shots that he's supposed to be making. He's not taking free throw. Again, he relies on Wemby too much. And I think it's a great, I get it, but look at the scores that, the stats that he was putting up in the Kings when he was there. 50-point games, 30-point game, 40-point games. He's relying on Wemby too much, and you cannot be doing that. Yes, you have a 10-feet player, right? But he's still a rookie. Clearly, the anxiety or nervousness, something got to him. I get it, but look, at the end of the day, unfortunately, that's how it is, right? I unfortunately did predict wrong. I thought the Spurs were going to make it. Very wrong. Now New York City is destroyed, and that's besides the story, right? So they won 4-1. They lost one of the games at New York City in Madison Square Garden, and that's kind of the end of it, right? Then of course the World Cup, right? If you couldn't tell, I'm Mexican Japanese, right? Grew up here in the U.S. by first generation. Long story short, so I was rooting for Mexico and Japan, right? First game was great. Everything you expect from the very first game of the World Cup. Red cards were shown. A lot of fouls. A lot of it was, again, what you expect from the first game, right? Then you have Japan and Netherlands. And this game might be one of the best matches by far, right? I had Japan to win, obviously because I'm half. But the fact that they scored a draw very last second into the game was very impressive. Everything that was scored was basically followed by another goal 5-10 minutes after. It was legitimately insane. I would like to go to a game. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know yet. It is really expensive, and I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? I don't know. I most likely not, but we'll see what happens, right? It's not gonna be not an everyday thing that you can just go to a World Cup game. So we'll see, right? Maybe I'll vlog it. If this video does well, maybe something will happen, right? I don't know. Very unlikely, but we'll see what happens, right? And then you have UFC. This was fucking massive. Politics aside, yes, it happened at the White House. I'm not going to get into that. We had Ilia Topuria, 17-0 against Justin Gaethje. I'll be completely honest. I told most of my friends, I was like, I was not expecting Justin Gaethje to win. I'll be completely honest. I'm not the biggest fan of Ilia Topuria. I think he comes across a little bit too cocky. He is good. He does have the stats to back it up, which I completely agree with, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like the overconfidence can get to him sometimes, right? And, this one right here, where he's 18-0, right? And he always updates this with every single match, right? And you can never celebrate too early, right? I get it. He's always done this for the entirety of his career, but they did say that Justin Gaethje hits like a truck, according to Khabib. He did not beat him, but just being able to hear that from one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time, that's still kind of massive. So that's kind of huge. Topuria is nobody, right? He's won against really good fights. As you can see here from his record, if it loads up, he's had an incredible record, right? The fact that he won against Holloway, Charles Oliveira, under basically a win streak, right? Volkanovski as well. It's legitimately incredible. And the fact that we're seeing withered old Justin Gaethje at 37 years old is ridiculous. No one expected this, and like I said earlier, never celebrate early. That's the thing I'm gonna take this from this little fight, right? he threw a celebration. He does this for every single match. But after seeing yesterday, yeah, massive aura loss right there, right? Massive gamble. You can never know with the sport, right? Because Topuria won against Max Holloway. I think Max Holloway beat Justin Gaethje. I could be wrong. Let me quick check really quick. I could be wrong. Did he not win against Max Holloway? Okay, yeah. He lost against Max Holloway. Topuria won against Max Holloway, right? So I'm just like, this sport is fucking weird, which is I freaking love it, right? I think it's great. It's really different. There's upsets all the time. Both Justin Gaethje and Sean Strickland winning as massive underdogs, it makes me believe that the Irish guy, McGregor, sorry. It makes me believe that he might win as an underdog. It's been years since his last fight, and it is Max Holloway, who's basically in his prime right now. I don't know, but again, this is the last video I'm going to make about sports. I was very wrong. It's been an incredible week so far. World Cup has been cinema. I can't speak right now. And yeah, I don't know what to expect. Let me wake up. Let me go to the gym. And that's really all I got. I've been seeing the comments. I think Sip and I started a multiverse going on, because I know a lot of people from his channel have been asking me to go to, to make the last Scream 7 video. I'm gonna work on it soon. I do probably plan on doing that shortly. I don't know when, but yeah, something to look out for, right? But yeah, damn, what an incredible week. I still can't believe he won. I was not expecting it. I don't think anyone in the world expected him to win. Because Justin Gaethje has had a lot of fights. He's gotten his ass kicked a lot of times. But I was not expecting this outcome in a million years. He also didn't do any weird kooky shit. He always does his weird Rolling Thunder, which I thought he was gonna, rain in the distance at the White House, and then he's gonna hit his Rolling Thunder, whatever. I was expecting that. Just something dumb. Give me good old fashioned just Justin Gaethje, right? Justin winning by Gaethje. I don't know, something random and kooky, right? But no, that was clean. Incredible. I was not expecting that. Sorry, I'm massively just nerding about sports. I just want to talk about this because I gotta make an update video to that Spurs video. So here's me coming out and saying I was wrong. I've been entertained this entire World Cup. Maybe I might go out there. I did DM the Mexico and Japan's team if they can send me out for free. I know it's not gonna happen, but hey, it's worth a shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so might as well. I think that's all I got for this video. Yeah, great week. I don't know what else to say. Just in case you won against Ilia Topuria, I was never expected that in a million years. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. This is crazy. I'll catch you on the next one, and let's just get right into it. Peace.